tears filmed Joanna's eyes. They haven't stated this outright as yet, but the hints are there. They are trying to shame him into confessing or leaving on his own. But Sam has done nothing wrong. I know it. I knew it too. Samuel Millburn would no more embezzle than he would grow wings and fly. I'd known Sam since he'd come to woo Joanna 15 years ago, when she'd still been living in Bow Lane next door to me and my mum. He'd fallen madly in love with her and devoted himself to her, and nothing much had changed since. I'd been a bridesmaid at their wedding in Bow Bells Church, so happy for my friend, and yet lonely for losing her. But I'd never found anything objectionable in Sam. Through the years, he'd proved to be a good friend to me as well. In his professional life, he was respectable, punctual, capable, and dogged, all the qualities any employer would wish. I read stark fear in Joanna's eyes. She loved her husband, believed in him. But I saw her flash of doubt, and the misery that engendered. Joanna, I will tell you right now that this is absurd, I said firmly. Samuel would never do such a dishonest deed. I know it, and so do you. He has been working so hard, and with so little acknowledgement. The words were faint, ones Joanna must have been repeating to herself, afraid to state them out loud. I assure you it is nonsense. If Sam were annoyed, he'd simply take things up with his head clerk. It would never occur to him to sneak money from his accounts. There are few honest men in the world, but Sam Millburn is one of them. I believe him. Joanna sent me the look of someone begging to have their fears proved wrong. I am his wife. Of course I do. It has nothing to do with being his wife, I said sternly. Whether he is married to you or not, he would never steal from his employer. Joanna slid her hands from mine and rested them on her brown wool skirt. You are right, Kat. I know you are. But that niggling voice inside me asks, what if I am wrong? You are not. Samuel would never embezzle, and we both know it. But what are we to do? Joanna's question held despair. What indeed? I, unfortunately, had witnessed such situations a time or two in my life. An important person committed a crime, and the blame was shoved off onto someone deemed not so important. The insignificant man or woman was arrested and made to pay, thus preserving the reputations of the lofty. The scapegoat was inconsequential, except to his wife and children, who would be destitute and share his shame and ruin. I could not let that happen to Joanna and her sons and daughters. I will look into it, I said with assurance. Never worry, dear Joanna. I will find out who has truly done the embezzlement and clear Sam's name. Did Joanna clasp her hands, gaze at me in adoration, and thank me profusely? No, indeed. Her face fixed in tired lines, fear exhausting her. How can you, Kat? I know you have helped the police before, but these are men of the city, wealthy men from prominent families. They have power, influence, and a long reach. They care nothing for the likes of Sam Millburn. The tears in her brown eyes spilled to her cheeks. I leaned to her and rested my hand on her knee. I cannot tell lords and dukes what to do, no. But I know people who can, honest men and women who have influence. I promise you, my friend, I will leave no stone unturned until I prove that Sam is innocent. Again, Joanna did not hug me to her bosom and weep with relief. I saw a flicker of hope in her eyes, but